going on? It's the weekly rundown. Your host, Warzone Gamer, as always. I am here to talk about motion controls. Yeah, I know it's the buzz right now on the internet. I had to get a piece of that, you know what I mean? But we're gonna get into it. Project Natal. I'm not a fanboy. It's just, I see it like this, where it could be a hit or miss. It could be a hit if you're doing games like that volleyball thing they showed. Not even a volleyball thing, where it's like dodgeball. I can see that working. I could see it working in the sense where they showed the elephant and him making movements, like drawing pictures and stuff like that. I could see that working. But I can't see it working in the first-person shooter. Picture yourself playing Halo online or just regular and throwing out commands saying stick grenades. You throw it. You know what I'm saying? I can't see the camera detecting if it knows if you're doing this. You know what I'm saying? How it knows if you're pushing the trigger or not. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it working. I really just don't see it working. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a cool concept, and me and Drumson always talk about it. It will probably work in the next generation where it's finished. But I feel like in this round, it feels like it's gonna be a rush product. It's gonna be a rush product, and that's the shit that's gonna kill it right there. It's gonna kill it, but we'll just have to see when it drops. I don't know, like Kojima. If you guys don't know who Hideo Kojima is, he's the guy who made Metal Gear Solid. TGS just passed maybe like Saturday. You know what I'm saying? The whole last week really. They had Hideo Kojima praising. I don't know if that was just because he was getting paid to do that, or he was just basically praising Natal, saying it was a good idea, how he could use it. But there's a lot of developers, if you read articles out there, they're saying it's just a new problem. Just a new product, new problem. At least with the motion controller for the PlayStation 3, it's basically the Wii HD. You know what I'm saying? I know for the PS3 fanboys out there, you're probably like, no, it's nothing like the Wii, whatever. It's the same shit, man. You can't even knock it. I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? Or anything. I'm glad that they took something that's working right now. Is it not working for the, you know what I'm saying? Nintendo's console is working. You know what I'm saying? They're number one right now because of that shit. So basically Sony wants a piece of that pie and they jumped right into it. But like I said, I don't know. Like I said, just for me, on my prospect on this shit, I just felt like Natal is gonna be a fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many, you know what I'm saying, Xbox hardcore people are gonna sit there and buy Natal? And leave comments, please. Tell me how many of you Xbox fanboys are gonna buy this and really play it. You probably just buy it just to try because it's another Xbox product. But tell me, are you really going to play that? There's no force feedback. Okay, your body's a controller, but how accurate is it? If you look at most of the videos, look at the character. You move. Let's say I move like this. Your character's just start on screen. Your character's just starting to move like this. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's nothing more accurate. You could ask anybody who knows the texture. There's nothing more accurate than having a controller in your hand. And Sony implemented two things. Basically, Sony has best of both worlds. Like I said, I might sound like a fanboy right now. I'm just giving you facts. It's like this. They took the best of both worlds. And if anybody knows, the ITO was born on the PS2. So if anything, the one who's doing all the biting here is Microsoft. But like I said, it's not for that fanboy shit. Fuck that fanboy shit. I think that's just facts. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this about it. I feel like they took the best of both worlds, has voice command, has a camera, because that's what it is. The camera's detecting your movement. And the controller, force feedback. So you got three things that's just gonna basically rock the boat. And like I said, it's gonna feel good for developers, because developers, you know what I'm saying? The developers already had the Wii in their hands. They know what the Wii is about. They know how to mess with the Wii. So if you implement these new games with Wii controls, it's a wrap. Maybe Sony could make a lot of money off this shit, because a lot of the Nintendo fanboys are like, the controls are cool, but there's no hardcore games over there. So it goes down like this. Sony's got hardcore, they got average games, they got, you know what I'm saying? They got games, you know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna think, hey, hold on, let's see what Sony's doing here. You got a $299 price mark, gotta have a motion controller. So I can see a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon. So I just see Natal being too hard to develop for, and I don't see a lot of games releasing at launch. I could be wrong, like I said, fuck me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could be wrong. I don't even want to sound like a fanboy about it, but I really do think that Natal's gonna be a miss for this one. Maybe if they did try it again for the Xbox, whatever, the 720 or whatever, it probably would work, but as of now, I don't see it working. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if they gave you a vest that you could feel vibration whenever you're getting shot, or if say you're doing combat and you can feel the impact and all that, maybe that'll work. But I just don't see Natal working. I was watching the Hip Hop Gamer Show yesterday, and he said that Resident Evil didn't feel good on the Wii. He named I think it was the game that he was talking about was Resident Evil Dead for the Wii. That game was trash. I had a little piece of Resident Evil 4, and it basically played like the demo that I have on the site right now with Part 5. Same controls. That game, you know what I'm saying? Drama Center could tell you more of it because he ended the game, but from what I played, it's more of a challenge and it's more accurate to shoot. So, like I said, I really don't know if he ever tried Resident Evil 4 on the Wii, or even if he knows the shit is even out on it, but just to correct him on that, you know what I'm saying, it was a pretty good game. You know what I'm saying? It was mastered on the GameCube, and they re-brought it back and basically demolished it for the Wii. Made it good. They made a good thing there. And speaking of games, you know what I'm saying? Microsoft is not gonna do backwards compatibility for those old Xbox 360 games for Natal. Unlike the PS3, they're bringing up a lot of games that are gonna have backwards compatible on it. So they're gonna put a patch in it. I don't see every game working. If you look at that demo with Little Big Planet, like I said, I'm bringing the bad and the good here. As I said, it's the whole purpose of having a rundown. If you see when they're doing Little Big Planet, you're controlling the character to run around, but then to get around and do what you have to do, you have to pull out your wand, and let's say there's a bridge, you got to connect the bridge so your Sackboy can run over the bridge. It doesn't work. Like, they should just scratch that whole shit and just have you control Sackboy with your motion control, like jump up and down. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see that Sackboy whole nonsense working with that controller. I think basically they're just patching it because Little Big Planet is a kiddie game and it's gonna have motion control, so why wouldn't it be family friendly? I can see that happening. But like I said, just Sony's in a great spot right now where they have the PlayStation Store. They could have a lot of motion controller games that could be time-killing games like the way Wii Sports was, and they could just throw it on there and basically put it on the PSN store for like $5, $10, and people will buy that because, like I said, it's a new game that they could get. And the one thing that Sony's getting off of what Nintendo did, and they're kicking it off better, like I said, they got a one-to-one motion controller and a system that has online. How many people want it online for their Wii games? PS3 is bringing that. So just sit there and think about it. Like I said, I believe all three consoles are doing successful. They're all successful in their own ways. I'm not taking nothing from them. But as far as it goes for this motion controller shit, you see who has the upper hand here. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people don't point that out. Like I said, that PlayStation 3 has voice recognition, because there's a lot of 360 fanboys that don't even know that the camera even has, you know what I'm saying, speakers, microphones on it. So this video is going way too long. I know YouTube has a 10-minute span of you putting up videos, so I have a minute left to advertise my shit. Go to WarzoneGamer.com for your latest and greatest news. Shout out to my dude Drama Center. Basically hit us up on Twitter. That's Warzone Gamer at Twitter.com. YouTube, the YouTube channel is Warzone Gamer TV. Go to Justin TV. That's Justin TV. Justin.tv/Warzone Gamer. Basically that's about it. And fuck DLB once again. I'm gonna show next week's episode. I'm gonna tell you why I hate this dude so much, and I'm gonna show you why I hate him so much. I'm gonna put some videos in the bottom of my website on why I hate him so much. And if you can't go to the website, go in the description bar. I'm gonna have the links there. That dude's a fucking faggot. Hit us up, WarzoneGamer.com for your latest and greatest news. You heard, bitch nigga, DLB, bitch.